Advocate Ram Prasad Gupta, he is the brother of Lakhan Bhaiya, who was shot dead in cold blood by Inspector Pradeep Sharma and his team. What made you fight for so long for your brother?
Those people informed him that Ram Naran had been picked up by plainclothes police. The manner in which he was abducted was very dangerous. Thrice I called him, but unfortunately, maybe unfortunate for my brother or maybe unfortunate for these criminals, कि यार ये वो राक्षस के साथ में बैठा है.
Who was the Rakshas they were referring to?
He was referring Rakshas Pradeep Sharma.
Friends, we have with us a very, very special guest, Advocate Ram Prasad Gupta. There are so many thousands of advocates in Mumbai, but he is an advocate who stands out for the epic struggle he continued for 18 years to get justice for his brother. Advocate Ram Prasad Gupta, he is the brother of Lakhan Bhaiya, who was shot dead in cold blood by Inspector Pradeep Sharma and his team. And a few days back, Ram Prasad Gupta got a fantastic judgment from Bombay High Court. So he has come to our studio to talk to us and share his experience. Welcome, Mr. Gupta ji.
Namaskar.
When this started, what made you fight for so long for your brother?
See, I am an advocate since 1999. At one point of time, there was a stamp on me that robbery specialist advocate. And I think at least maybe around 100 people for whom I have fought in the court of justice and got acquittals for them. But after coming out of jail, maybe within a short span of time, maybe a week, 10 days, a month, at least 100 of people have been shot dead. So that was one thing which was disturbing me. Secondly, on 11th November 2006, it was second Saturday holiday. I was at my home. So around 1 o'clock, my another brother Shyam Sundar, he received numerous calls from who claimed that they are a friend of Ram Naran. Those people informed him that Ram Naran had been picked up by plainclothes police. And the manner in which he was abducted was very dangerous.
Ram Naran is the official name of Lakhan Bhaiya.
So he called me. I went to his shop. While I was in his shop, at that time, again he received a call. I took the telephone and then I talked to some person, caller. He introduced himself as Dheeraj Mehta. I asked him, so he said that he and Ram Naran and Anil Bheda, both were abducted in a silver color Qualis car. So I asked him whether those were your local officers from your local police station. He said he don't have any idea. Then I told him to go to house of Anil Bheda and let me talk with wife of Anil Bheda.
Who's Anil Bheda was a friend of Lakhan Bhai.
Anil Bheda was friend of Lakhan Bhaiya. Anil Bheda was also abducted along with Ram Naran.
Okay.
So I asked Dheeraj to go to residence of Anil Bheda and let me have a talk with Anil Bheda's wife. He went there, then I had talked with her. I asked her whether any policeman from any police station has visited your house or whether they have committed any crime in the recent past. Do you have any idea as to who must have taken them away? So she said, she totally showed ignorance कि भाई मुझे कुछ भी नहीं पता. And then since I was practicing advocate and that too in criminal side, so I had contact numbers of some of the police officers. So I called them, I inquired with them, and all of them showed means they were ignorance we don't have any idea, we don't have any idea. Coincidentally, I'll tell you, actually thrice I called to accused Dilip Palande.
Okay.
Because I fought about 10 to 15 cases in which Dilip Palande was IO in those cases.
Investigating officer.
Investigating officer in those cases.
Yeah.
So I had his numbers with me. Thrice I called him, but unfortunately, maybe unfortunate for my brother or maybe unfortunate for these criminals who were doing crime in the uniform. Ganesh Iyer took my telephone and he cut the phone. He said,
Ganesh Iyer is an advocate.
Advocate Ganesh Iyer, he is my friend.
Yeah.
And we both were trying to trace out Ram Naran. He cut the phone saying कि यार ये वो राक्षस के साथ में बैठा है. Dilip Palande, इस राक्षस के साथ में बैठा है, अगर उसको पता चलेगा तो अगर किसी दूसरे पुलिस ने भी उठाया होगा तो तेरे भाई को मार देंगे.
Who was the Rakshas they are referring to?
He was referring Rakshas Pradeep Sharma.
Okay.
Because Pradeep Sharma was at DN Nagar police station.
Okay.
Dilip Palande was at DN Nagar police station, and Dilip Palande was working in association of Pradeep Sharma.
Okay. Okay.
So Ganesh Iyer said कि प्रदीप शर्मा राक्षस है, उसके साथ में बैठा है, अगर इन्होंने नहीं भी लाया होगा तो ये तेरे भाई को मरवा देंगे.
But Ram Prasad ji, what made you feel that the death of your brother Lakhan Bhai was the fake encounter? Was it some gut feeling, or you had some, as a lawyer, got some evidence which convinced you that he was killed in cold-blooded murder?
See, in 1997 itself, the Honorable Supreme Court passed direction in DK Basu that at the time of arrest of any person, the officer who is arresting, he should wear uniform.
The court had given detailed guidelines.
Yes, detailed guidelines about arrest.
Landmark,
About arrest. And by that way, they were duty bound to disclose that we are police officer from such and such police station. We are taking him to such and such police station, which they did not. And as Dheeraj said, कि they means he said कि रामनारायण के मुंह पे ऐसा झापड़ मार के.
Okay.
And they were bumped off in the means
pushed them into
bundled into
the car, jeep or whatever.
Police vehicle, and immediately rushed away. So first of all, that was a wrong way of arresting or whatever. It was a definitely giving a trigger.
Yeah.
And then since I was trying all different police stations, all different officers, I could not get any message.
When did you move the first writ petition in Bombay High Court regarding your brother's death?
So I'll continue with that.
Yeah.
So since I did not got any information, so Advocate Ganesh Iyer was there with me, and he told me that in past many times he has sent the telegrams to save life of people. So Ganesh Iyer and I decided to send telegrams, so that telegrams normally within city, it is
Telegrams
delivered
to the police commissioner?
Yes, it is delivered in very short time, and by that way we can save life of people.
Yeah.
So at 4:08, I and Ganesh Iyer went to Matunga Telegraph office. I sent telegrams to Bombay CP, Thana CP, and Navi Mumbai CP.
Yeah.
And the clear-cut wording in the telegrams is that Anil Bheda and Ramnaran Gupta have been picked up by plainclothes policemen. There is every apprehension that they would be eliminated in a fake encounter.
So what happened to the writ petition which you filed in Bombay High Court within a few months of the encounter?
This encounter took place on 11th November
2000?
11th November 2006.
Yeah.
On 13th, I took a press conference because when a police officer kills a person, he did not only kill that person, but he killed his reputation also. Even in this case, what was portrayed before the public don't know who is Ramnaran Gupta.
Yeah.
But it was portrayed before the public that Ramnaran Gupta was very close associate of Chota Rajan.
Yeah.
He was handling all the activities of Chota Rajan gang in Bombay after murder of Rohit Verma in Bangkok.
Okay.
It was also portrayed that Ramnaran Gupta is boss of DK Rao. So not only Ramnaran was killed, but his image in the society was also killed.
DK Rao was also known as a right-hand man of Chota Rajan,
Yes.
based out of Dharavi.
Yes.
Yeah.
DK Rao was in jail at that time.
Ji.
So they portrayed that Ramnaran is a very dangerous criminal. So in the mind of the people, what it will goes कि चलो और एक कचड़ा सोसाइटी से कम हो गया.
जी.
सो आई टूक अ टास्क कि मुझे मेरे भाई का इमेज भी क्लीन करना है, एंड एट द सेम टाइम दीज क्रिमिनल्स हु आर डूइंग क्राइम इन द शील्ड ऑफ खाकी वर्दी
In uniform.
in uniform, they should be punished.
Okay.
So immediately on 13th, I took press conference to bring to the light of the people that Ramnaran was not a criminal.
But is it true that the sessions which tried the case, it acquitted Pradeep Sharma?
On 15th November, I filed a writ petition before Honorable High Court. It took about 3 years to pass direction for registration of the FIR.
Okay.
And while High Court directing registration of the FIR, they appointed then DCP Mr. KMM Prasanna as an IO.
Okay.
And he was given free hand to choose police officers of his choice for investigation. DCP Prasanna conducted investigation, and during investigation he arrested 22 accused persons.
Okay.
He charge sheeted them, and then after charge sheeting them, the trial commenced. On 8th of March, charge was framed.
Which
On
year?
8th of March 2011.
Okay.
FIR was registered on 20th August 2009. First arrest was Mr. Pradeep Sharma, 7th January 2010. On 8th March 2011, charge was framed, and Anil Bheda was summoned as a witness
Okay.
in the court because he was the star witness of the
Yeah.
case. From 9th, Anil Bheda started receiving threats, and he was asked either to go to PS or to go to the SIT. You have only two options.
PS means Pradeep Sharma.
You have only two options, either go to PS Pradeep Sharma or go to the SIT and take police protection. And he was told कि ये दो गैंग की लड़ाई है, फालतू में तू मर जाएगा. And unfortunately, after this threat, on 13th March, after 4 days, and prior to 3 days of his evidence, he was abducted from Vashi, murdered, and his body was burnt to such an extent that his identity was finished.
The body was found in a farmhouse in Manor, if I'm not mistaken.
His body means even body was not found. Hardly a very small part of hip bone was found at Manor.
Okay.
And under the observation and directions of the Honorable High Court, DNA was conducted of the body of Anil Bheda and his son.
Okay.
And after DNA, his identity was confirmed that it was Anil Bheda.
Okay. Okay.
And the only idea for murdering Anil Bheda, that Pradeep Sharma did not wanted any direct evidence against him.
Okay.
Because Anil Bheda was the person who was abducted along with Ram Narayan. Anil Bheda was the person who has seen that Ram Narayan was produced before Pradeep Sharma. Anil Bheda was the person who saw Pradeep Sharma sitting on the chair and Ram Narayan sitting on the ground. Who saw that after some time, some people were cleaning blood in the chamber of Pradeep Sharma.
But is it true that the state CID is inquiring into the murder of Anil Bheda also?
Actually, what has happened after abduction of Anil Bheda, his wife filed a kidnapping complaint at Vashi police station.
Okay.
And at Manor police station, one of the police patil, he lodged a complaint for murdering. He said that somebody, maybe gents, ladies, small, he filed a complaint that somebody was murdered and his body was burned.
Okay.
And during habeas corpus, when it was confirmed that it was body of Anil Bheda, the Honorable High Court directed state CID to merge both the crimes and carry out the investigation. But unfortunately, the state CID, the reason based known to them, they did not carry out any investigation. You will find that even the Honorable High Court has showed their anger that in such a serious case, such a vital witness who for no reason was murdered, and they have directed and showed that at least now state CID will carry out investigation in that matter.
Okay. Now for 18 long years you conducted the fight to get justice for your brother. Who helped you in this matter? Did you argue yourself or some senior counsel was appointed by you?
See, as far as this matter is concerned, I will thanks Mr. Senior Counsel Vijay Pradhan, who is no more. He was the person who fought for me from 2007 to almost up to 2014.
Okay.
On pro bono basis.
Okay.
And he was the person who took a turn for this case.
Yeah.
And I got the order of FIR, and then after conviction also, when some of the accused persons moved for bail.
So apart from Vijay Pradhan, who else helped you?
That's I'm coming to. Then I would really thank to Advocate Special PP Vidya Kasle. Vidya Kasle.
Yeah.
Because in investigation, SIT has conducted evidence, got evidence.
Okay.
But the fact remains, the evidence which was collected by SIT was necessary to be go on record.
Yeah.
Because in appeal, you argue the evidence which is there on record.
That's true.
You cannot argue on the investigation papers.
Exactly.
And in fact, Vidya Kasle was brought as a special public prosecutor in this case after examination of 13 witnesses, when it was in the midst of the matter. Okay. And the Honorable High Court has given direction that this case be taken on day-to-day basis.
Okay.
And that too not only day-to-day basis, in fact, High Court has directed that all cases from that particular case, whether it is sessions case, whether it is
Okay.
appeal, revision,
Okay.
everything is to be removed from that court and only one case will go.
Oh.
So she took a hard pain, she took lots of effort, and she brought everything on record by way of evidence. Thereafter, you will find that in 2014, December 2014 or 15, the state government, after conviction, they released all the police officers, accused persons, under section 432 of CRPC for 6 months that will see their conduct. And they released them for 6 months. It was an illegal order. So I contacted advocate Dr. Yug Mohit Chaudhary. I requested him to appear for me in the Honorable High Court. And since then, since 2015 till today,
Wow.
Dr. Yug Mohit Chaudhary appeared for me as pro bono.
Excellent. He's a very noted human rights activist who has been campaigning single-handedly against capital punishment.
Yes.
Yes.
And he appeared for me, and I would say he really put very hard work. Very argued very well in before the Honorable High Court. So I would really thank Senior Counsel Vijay Pradhan, then DCP KM Prasanna, then Vidya Kasle Madam,
Kasle,
and Dr. Yug Mohit Chaudhary, who really helped me to get justice, who really helped me to fight out this matter.
How did you feel when Justice Revati Dere Moite and Gauri Godse, the division bench which passed order, were you in the court at that time when the order was delivered?
See, this matter I am fighting since day one.
Yeah.
Right from 11th November 2006, I am fighting this matter. When this inquiry was conducted before executive magistrate, I appeared on almost each and every date before him.
Okay.
When this inquiry was conducted before judicial magistrate at Srimati R.K. Sheikh, I appeared before her. Even during course of trial, all dates I appeared. During High Court final hearing also, I appeared, and for each and every date, because I was knowing all the facts from day one.
Yeah, obviously.
And then I thought if it is required from
No, my
any
question,
information.
Mr. Gupta, on the day when the division bench of Bombay High Court passed order, were you in the court or?
Yes, that's what I am thinking.
Acha.
In the entire appeal, I
Every date you
appeared.
are
I
there.
appeared, and then on the date of judgment also, I was there in the court when the judgment was pronounced. So I am brother of Lakhan, but at the same time also advocate. So it should not look good that I should cry in the court.
Yeah. Now I believe that Pradeep Sharma has moved the Supreme Court in gone appeal against this.
He has already moved before Supreme Court challenging that conviction.
But so do you propose to file an intervention application in that matter?
Definitely.
Okay. And one final question, Mr. Gupta, is that now Sharma has been given 3 weeks by the division bench. For 3 weeks given to the police to arrest him. So, but since the matter has now gone to the Supreme Court, will it be a kind of an obstacle in arresting him?
No, there is no question of arresting. He has been given 3 weeks time to surrender.
Surrender, okay.
So if he does not surrender within 3 weeks, then only police can move for arresting him. Okay. But now since he has moved to the Supreme Court, if the Honorable Supreme Court passes any order restraining his arrest or extending his arrest, if any order is passed by the Honorable Supreme Court, then this order will not be there.
Okay.
It will be subject to order of the Honorable Supreme Court.
Excellent.
But if the Honorable Supreme Court does not give any interim order, then he has to surrender within 3 weeks.
Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Gupta, for sparing your time. Thank you so much. Wish you all the best.
Thank you. Thank you.